hopefully you can see me. Just driving the van, helping my son Dakota move today on Saturday. Thought I might do the update for the week today for...
Turn left at the traffic lights.
You might hear the navigation going off from time to time. Week 3 is training for the 100k race at the Gold Coast in June. Sort of reined it back a little bit this week after what happened the previous Sunday with the long run and the left knee locking up towards the end of that 43k run. So it's ran by feel this week, lower Ks, just trying to give the knee a bit of a rest. The knees are still a bit uncomfortable. It's really strange because they don't feel too bad when I'm running at pace, but it's that slower pace that they seem to have a dislike to. Like this morning at Park Run, turned up the gas a little bit and they feel fine. There was no discomfort at all in them, but as soon as I go back to that slower pace, there's some discomfort. New shoes this week, Hoka Clifton 5s and the Asics Glide Ride. Really happy with the Glide Rides. The jury's still out on the Clifton 5s. I thought after the first run they were okay, but I've had a couple of runs in them since and starting to feel a little bit like the Clifton 4s, which I wasn't a real fan of. Have to see how they go over the next few runs. The plan was to have high mileage for the weekends, but we'll probably just have another quiet day tomorrow and just see how this knee reacts. I thought with the newer shoes that might have helped the knees as well, but I think that it's just going to be the way it is now, that I'm going to have that bit of discomfort in the knees. It's just something that I'll put up with and monitor. The mileage, I'm going to rein the mileage back in a little bit now for the next few weeks. Just give those knees a bit of a chance to recover a little bit. Hopefully I can get them back to something that's more manageable than what it is at the moment. The plan to get to 150k for the week towards the end of March is not going to happen. And there's plenty of time too. Who knows what's going to happen with events going forward from here with the coronavirus. Events are getting cancelled all over the place, and really the main thing to be concerned about is that we nip this virus in the bud. Whatever needs to be done needs to be done, and if it means cancelling all these big events and running events and concerts, holy moly. Yes mate, what do you think you're doing? Health and safety is paramount for everyone. It's not just the runners. We need to also remember that it's the organisers, it's the volunteers, it's the emergency services. It's also family and friends that come along to watch, and also people that just come out to support on the day. So not really worrying about the 100k at this stage. It's pretty much on the back burner for me now.
Recalculation.
Just let me get through this little bit of section here on the road. It's a little bit busy this morning, Saturday morning. Cars going everywhere, cutting in front of me.
Right. Then take the next right.
So just bear with me for a sec and I'll see if I can get across in this lane. Yeah, all good. Thanks mate. Yeah, so I really would like to test myself in a 100k event, but whether the body's capable of standing up to the higher mileage, I'm not really sure, but I'm just going to take it easy over the next few weeks, next few months. And to me now it doesn't seem like it's all that important because of what's happening with the coronavirus. The running sort of takes a bit of a backseat. Just going to run how I feel probably each day. I'm going to have no set plans, just go out and trundle along. Some days I might run a little bit quicker, some days I might stick to the math. Just see how the body feels from day to day. In regards to what sort of mileage I'd like to hit each week, really not going to put a great deal of importance on that. I think the main thing is that I'll just try and get it be consistent. Doing the lower mileage and that too is a good opportunity to really ramp up the maintenance. Get on that foam roller, stretching, etc. And oops, just lost the camera. day 2 of moving, and wow, it's just a crazy time in the world at the moment with this coronavirus. Who knows how this is all going to play out? It's just moving so quickly, and I guess now is not really the time to be planning to do anything in the foreseeable future, because you just don't know how things are going to be tomorrow, next week, next month, or even next year at this stage. So I think that the best thing to do would be just to forget about any sort of events for the time being. The main priority is to make sure that we all stay healthy and safe.
Route recalculation.
So I'm going to keep running, but I'm just not going to have any structure to my running until all this coronavirus stuff settles down and we know what's going to happen. I'm going to just put down a nice solid aerobic base so that when things do get back to normal, I'm ready to press that go button and get ready for the next event. Like I said, the most important thing is that everyone remains safe, healthy. If you are feeling a little bit under the weather, make sure you get yourself sorted out, checked out. Really disappointing that so many major events have been
Turn right at the traffic lights.
cancelled around the world. I have friends who have been preparing for Boston and London Marathon. This mass gatherings seems to be what's causing the major spread of this coronavirus. So if that's what we've got to do, we've got to cancel these events or postpone these events to stop the spread of this virus, and that's what needs to be done. It's disappointing for people who've put in so much hard work, but there's always another race, there's always another year, and I'm sure those people will get back there and get to experience something that they've worked so hard for.
Turn left at the traffic lights.
Alright, so that's about it for the weekly update. So it's just slow and steady from here on in. Be really mindful of the body. Go back to just enjoying the running and just taking it easy. Just want to say thank you to everyone who's taken the time to comment on these videos of the journey to the 100k race at the Gold Coast in June. I really do appreciate it, and some of the comments have been really helpful. So keep them coming.